And it's just basketball. At the end of the day, it's just basketball.
Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe on the way in the door, my people. I hope you all are having a truly fantastic day today on this Sunday. Shout out to Dreamers Pro. This is where I first heard about this interview with former Chicago Bull, 6-time champion, Scottie Pippen. And so I went and found the interview and I checked it out, and I can see that there will be a few videos done on this interview, but we're going to start with the beginning part. Now, I'm not going to play it. I'm just going to talk about the first few things that they discussed. And one of them, the thing that Patrick Bet-David brought up, was the fact that Scottie Pippen said he wanted to be remembered as the greatest of all time. Now, when Patrick Bet-David questioned him about what would make him say this, and yada, 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 Scottie Pippen proceeded to say that, well, you know, I played the game in the right way, and I played a team game, and yeah, I just think I played the game in the right way. And as he was saying, you know, because defending the reason he said he should be remembered as the greatest, saying that it's because he played the game in the right way and these various things, I couldn't help but think of the Duck, LeBron James. To me, and I've done videos on this before, saying how Scottie Pippen and LeBron James are very similar in mentality, and that is they want the praise. And, you know, I think another example of this I'm going to talk about here in a second. But yeah, so Scottie Pippen was basically saying because he played a team game and he played the game the right way, that's why he feels he's justified in saying he should be remembered as the greatest of all time. Now, the very funny, hilarious thing about this is if you watch the interview, only moments later, when they actually get into the GOAT debate, Scottie Pippen proceeds to say he doesn't think there is a GOAT of any team sports. Now, Patrick Bet-David didn't point out the hypocrisy of what he just said. You know, and maybe he just didn't notice in the middle of the conversation, but yeah. Just moments later, after Scottie Pippen said he would like to be remembered as the greatest player of all time, when they get into the GOAT debate, Scottie Pippen then proceeds to say he doesn't think there is a GOAT of sports. Now, we all know why this is, because Scottie Pippen does not want to come out and call Michael Jordan the GOAT. This is why. He doesn't want to give credit to Michael Jordan for being the GOAT, because he feels like it takes away from his contributions. For some reason, Scottie Pippen actually thinks, I think Scottie Pippen thinks he's greater than he is. I think Scottie Pippen feels he's underappreciated, but in reality, Scottie Pippen received the correct amount of praise and credit. I would say more praise and credit than he deserved. Michael Jordan often praised him, I think more than Scottie deserved. In the 90s, Scottie was one of my favorite players. And I knew that of a lot of people. To me, Scottie Pippen got plenty of praise, but it just wasn't enough, kind of like LeBron James. You know, if you're LeBron James and you know that the media narrative is that you're at least number 2, well, that should be enough. Now, the rest of the fans may not believe that, and people who like real basketball probably say that you're not top 5 for sure. I would say top 10, and I'm getting ready to drop a video soon about why LeBron James arguably should not be ranked among the greats at all. But if you're LeBron James and you know that The media has been pushing this. Well, he's at least number 2 next to Michael. You should be completely satisfied. But he's not, much like Scottie Pippen. He feels like he's underappreciated. And this is usually true of people who have not actually put in the work to get the desired results that they want. So, but here's where Scottie Pippen really exposes himself. So Patrick Bet-David asked him a question, and the question was, would Scottie rather have made another $100 million in his career, or would he have rather have won that 93-94 championship without Michael Jordan? Let me ask this question one more time. He asked Scottie Pippen, would he have rather have made an extra $100 million in his career, or would he have rather won that 93-94 championship without Michael Jordan, where he was leading the team? And Scottie Pippen, without hesitation, said he would have took the $100 million. And this, Scottie Pippen, shows why you are not Michael Jordan. That answer alone shows why you are not Michael Jordan, because Michael Jordan was not focused on the monetary gains. Michael Jordan was literally focused on being the best basketball player he could be, period. Everything about Michael Jordan's career from the beginning, with the no love of the game clause, where he could play whenever he wanted to, where team management or the franchise couldn't prevent him from playing, couldn't try to protect him like an asset, and with fear of getting injury. Michael Jordan didn't care about the fear of getting injured. He wanted to play basketball. Like, I'm getting paid to play basketball. I want to win. Also, it's demonstrated in the fact that when he did get injured in his second season, and he was recovering from the foot injury, and they were trying to keep him on limited minutes, but Michael Jordan had been going back to North Carolina playing basketball on his own, strengthening the foot on his own, and felt he was ready to play, and he fought management to let him play to the point to where he actually got to come back in time for the playoffs, and this is where he dropped the 63 in the Boston Garden. But again, he wasn't worried about losing for the sake of getting a better draft pick. He wasn't worried about sitting out because it was a 10% chance of him re-injuring his foot. Michael Jordan thought that anytime you step on the court, it is to win. Michael Jordan is also on record that Michael Jordan had a talk with Scottie Pippen about the money thing, and just saying, look, you go out and play your best, and eventually you will get your payday. And as we all know, Scottie Pippen wound up making more money in his NBA career than Michael Jordan did. So after all of this, after knowing that Scottie Pippen actually made more money in his NBA career than Michael Jordan, the GOAT, he still says he would have took the $100 million versus having a championship to his own name without Michael Jordan. Scottie Pippen, that is a losing mentality. That is a loser's mentality. That is a LeBron James special. That is LeBron James. For whatever, and this is why LeBron James is taking shortcuts, because to actually prove himself on the basketball court was actually not his goal. He wanted the championships. He didn't want to earn them, but what he really wanted was the money. And then he has shown this each and every place that he went. So yeah, to me, and this is just the first part of the interview. So I'm looking forward to checking out the rest of it. But like I said, to me, Scottie Pippen, he just exposed himself in this interview. He just showed how he just proved the point that it was Michael Jordan who was the engine behind that Chicago Bulls team. Because the person who was the engine behind 6-0, never allowing a game 7, the person who was the engine behind dominating the 90s, that person wasn't taking money over winning. That person was about winning first, second, third, and believed that everything else would come from his game on the court. And you can't be 6-0 with a mentality like Scottie Pippen's that says, I would have took the $100 million over the championship. That is completely ridiculous. And as much as I had lost a lot of respect for Scottie after this whole Last Dance fiasco with him, pretty much, severing his relationship with Michael Jordan because he was sad that they showed him not going to the game on that documentary. It happened in real life, Scottie. That's what you did. I'm not really sure what you're upset about. But this actually made me lose even more respect for Scottie Pippen. It made me lose more respect for the guy who, like I said, very much like LeBron James, is begging for this praise, is begging for this recognition, is feeling underappreciated, feeling like people don't recognize his contribution to the team, and then to make a statement like, well, I would have took the money over winning. There you go, Scottie Pippen. That's why. That's why you have revealed yourself to be a clown. But anyway, we gonna hold up here. Like I said, I'm sure there'll be a few videos coming from this Patrick Bet-David interview with Scottie. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. First of all, what do you think of the fact that Scottie said he wanted to be remembered as the greatest player ever, and then moments later saying that he doesn't believe it's a GOAT of team sports? And then what do you think of Scottie's decision to say that, hey, I would take the $100 million over winning that championship without Michael Jordan? But anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comments. You all have a truly fantastic day, and I'll see you next time. All right.